It is so nice seeing the village alive. Ugh. Hey there. Welcome back. I'm glad you could join me in episode 3 of our world, and I can't wait to get started. In between episodes, I made ourselves a map, and I zoomed it out a little bit, and then I ran around and tried to uh, explore everything on the map I could, and this is what we end up with. I don't. This isn't the entire continent, uh, but it's definitely a big portion of it, and it's really cool to see. All the different biomes. In fact, if you look off in this direction here, right at the bottom of the desert, you can see a couple brown squares there. That's another village. It's actually very close. I didn't really explore much of it. I mostly just like passed straight through. I don't know if we're gonna be walling off that village. I suppose we'll end up doing that eventually, but for now, it's just cool knowing that there's other villages out there, um, on our continent. I don't know if you can notice, but our frame rate is, well, it's poopy. uh, hey, you're in my bed. That's not cool. Now you're standing on top of me? I guess that's fair since I kicked you out of bed. Here, take it back. Oh, now you don't want it. uh, okay, so I went ahead and upped our render distance to like the max. What is the max, honestly? 48 chunks. We're seeing the whole world right now, or at least the whole world's loading. Because, oh yeah, you can see it off there. There's some really cool sites that I found when I was mapping out the world, and I wanted to pillar up really quick and see if we can check out what we can see from here. And I also want to try to figure out where we're going to build our house, our first starter house. And I want it to be close by, so I figured we'll just pillar up here and see what's around. Yeah, look at that thing over there. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but we're gonna do something. uh, if you have any ideas, let me know. And also, speaking of your ideas, um, I need a name for this village here, and I would really appreciate it if you could help me out. And wow, that's really cool over there too. So if you have any ideas for the village, oh no! Oh, oh, I was holding shift. Wow, this is as soon as we're able to, we're going to lower the render distance. That is our first death. I'm glad I got it on camera. I'm trying to look at the bright side here. Wow, we had so many levels. And then what did we get back? 7. Well, okay. That's okay. We're not trying to enchant anything right now anyways. I'm just trying to look at the bright side here. Where's the do I have more dirt? Yeah, okay. I thought so. Now we're gonna have 2 towers to destroy. I swear I was hitting shift. I don't know what happened. Oh, actually, we can see the village. It's loaded for us. That's awesome. Yeah, there it is. I wish I could play the game with this kind of render distance. I have a pretty good PC, but when you load it up to 48 chunks, it struggles. It's definitely a puts a strain on the system. But yeah, that's our other village over there. So I assume eventually we'll create a little road system that goes through the desert here and connects up with our village here. But yeah, we got savannah over there. What I really want to find is a jungle, which I did not find. But savanna is a hot biome, so um, there should be a jungle nearby. Maybe. Kind of strange, but we've got a ice spikes biome over here, which is really cool. I'm not complaining. It's just kind of weird that it's next to a savanna. uh, and then as we go around, it kind of wraps around this island here. And then we've got this thing over here, which is also something that we might do something with eventually. It's so cool. Cool looking. Also, I found this. Where actually we can see it on our map too. Yeah, you see that like the little pond in the middle of the sand there? I thought that'd be really cool to make like a little lagoon, like beach setting. People can like, lay out and jump in the lagoon or jump in the water. Um, like, kind of like a natural pool. So we might do that eventually. I think that'd be pretty cool. A little fun project. And then we've got a lot of swamp. Whoa, okay, we're stuttering a little bit. We got a lot of swamp. Dark root forest, and the birch forest. And then if we look at the map, we can't actually see it from our render distance, but if you look a little bit further, the swamp actually goes pretty far. It goes as far as the map does, to the right there. So we've got lots of swamp, but that's okay. And yeah, so now I thought we'd just try to figure out where we're going to start laying out our starter house. Don't really want to make it in the desert, only because, the leaves don't look too great in the desert. I definitely want to do something in the desert eventually. I mean, it's right here. We got to do something with it. I was thinking maybe eventually we'll make a little like arena over here. I thought it'd be cool over here in like the middle of the desert to make a mirage, a little bit of like a luscious area with some water in the middle of a dry desert. I thought that'd be really cool. But for today, let's focus on our starter house. And I've already got a little area picked out. If you can see right here, we've got this like natural opening in the middle of 3 biomes. So it's kind of where the swamp ends, where the dark root forest begins, and then where the birch forest is. In fact, we can look at it on our map too, that little blank spot right there, right next to the red mushroom on the map. I thought that'd be a really cool area there because it's like a natural opening. And it's pretty close to our village, so once we get a building built there, uh, we'll be able to see the village, and the village will be able to see us, and it'll be really easy to create a cool swampy path to get to our house. And then from there, we can also create a path going into the birch forest to our projects over there, and into the dark root forest, and eventually, probably connecting back up to that village over there, and whatever we're gonna do with that thing over there. I believe I remember seeing some sheep off this direction, over where I was farming all these trees. It looks like I made a mistake too. Whoops. Yeah, okay, there's some sheep. Thank you. You're a chicken. Is that enough? Oh wow, that was... Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. Okay, if we just head through the swamp here, village is on our left. The opening, yeah, it's right up here. Like I said, I've been through here before when I was mapping everything, but I didn't stop and look at anything. It was also raining at the time, so... Oh wow, there's a horse. Oh, that was not a red mushroom on the map, that was lava. Yeah, okay, cool. So we do have a good view of the town over there. I don't know if you noticed, but our frame rate is also back. we, we lowered the render distance a little bit. Have a little pond here. I am totally down with having a pond, but we may not keep this one in the middle of the grove here. That's what we're gonna call it, the grove. And I figured we'd build a little cabin here, a little cottage in the middle of our grove. And I also think it'd be really cool to kind of make it feel a little bit more enclosed. It's already got like this natural wall with the trees. I think I'm going to go ahead and chop down some trees, get some saplings, and then make it a little bit denser, a little bit thicker, just on the outside of our grove here, and make it seem like it's more cozy, and like you have to use the path, the 3 paths that we're gonna have out of here in order to leave, and you can't just run into the forest. Okay, this looks like a good area to set up camp. You know, we may end up keeping the pond, but I don't think we're gonna keep the dirt around it. I kind of want to lower some of this hill here, kind of flatten it out a bit. Yeah, let's start doing that. What a big difference that made. There is so much more like room. It's so much more open now. So yeah, I kind of just brought everything down to the level where the pond was at because I thought the pond looked really out of place, being like kind of deep in the ground. And boy, does that make this place look 10 times better already, in my opinion. So we have two ponds here, and we have a lot of open space here and around here. I think this is probably where our future cottage will be. And then we'll have the dark root forest. We'll thicken that up and have it follow us around. We'll thicken up the birch forest, have that follow us around. It's kind of funny looking over there. um, and then over here, though, you know, it kind of dips down before it gets into the swamp. So I don't think we'll have the same effect as it being like around us, but I think we'll still thicken it up a little bit. We'll put some more trees right in here where the swamp starts. So yeah, fun stuff. Time to start chopping some trees. So I've been looking around. It looks like in a normal forest, the trees are about like 3 blocks, sometimes 2 blocks away from each other. I think we're gonna go for 3 to 2 blocks. Yeah, probably 2 blocks. 2 blocks in between the trees, but still making it kind of random. So let's see here, and I think we're gonna want it to start kind of where the land starts to come up. So we'll just plant one there, and then one here, one here, and here. We don't want it to look too uniform, but then we're also going to go back to make it look thicker. So like in between, you know, you're still going to have a tree to look at. So, you know, I think it's going to be best for us to go ahead and just like make a small patch here, let this grow, and then see how it looks. Oh man. They're on the patrol. I wonder if they're going to our village. Oh man, we're gonna have to stop them. Can't let them make it to the village, although they're not gonna be able to make it inside. Still not a... Do I still have a, I have a... Can you hold off for a second, guys? Just trying to find my shield. There it is. Oh, uh-oh. You guys are accidentally shooting each other. It's not very professional of you. Nice job, buddy. And now I need to find myself a cow. Made it to the ocean. No cows in sight. Okay, I know we have a bunch of cows back at the village. But I really don't want to accidentally start a raid. I do also need to get more potatoes though, so we do need to visit the village. What are the odds that a raid's gonna start when we show up at the village? Probably pretty. There's a cow. Thank goodness. Parkour. Thank you. And now we just need to grab more potatoes. I'm pretty sure I put some in the furnace. Our quarry is getting deeper and deeper. Hey guys, just stopping by for some food. Hey, look, now we have 2 farmers. Oh, cool. I think we have an extra villager. I don't. Maybe they made a baby. Oh, they're trying. Why is everyone jumping on this one guy? Okay, where's the food at? Food? 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 There's the food. I knew I had some. Alright, cool. Definitely gonna need to make a path through here eventually. Yeah. It's not very fun running through here. But I do want to make the path really cool and kind of spooky going through the swamp. I think that would be really neat. Here we go. Our trees are starting to grow a little bit. So I brought a saddle with me from the village because I wanted to try to tame that white horse. We might have waited too long because I'm not seeing a horse anywhere. Uh-oh. That's okay. He probably wandered on. We'll find another one soon. Oh man, okay. Alright. I think I found him. The white horse. I was coming over here to start chopping down some of these trees and trying to get some saplings. Yeah, there he is. Come here, buddy. Oh. No, wait. Come back. Lots of health. Okay, that's good. Are we friends? Nope, not friends quite yet. Yeah, there we go. Best friends forever now. Here, wear this. Oh, look at that. We've got ourselves a horse. Hmm. He's a little slow. Jump's okay. Yeah, he kind of just trots around, but that's okay. He's still our best friend. We won't hold that against him. I've been doing a lot of birch tree harvesting in order to get a bunch of saplings for our grove here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this birch log. I never build with birch, but we're definitely going to have to do something. Either that or it's just going to go to sticks and other various like wood needs. Lots of chests and barrels. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can think of something to build with as well. It might be fun to try something like, that I've never tried before. But yeah, we kind of have it grown out now. Our little section here that we're testing. Added in some leaves. All the trees have mostly grown. There's like one over here that's still... Yeah, this guy won't grow for some reason. I don't know if it's too close to a block or... Something's preventing this guy from growing. But yeah, this is kind of how it's looking. And I like it. I think it's going to look really cool when it's wrapped around. It still looks like it's a, natural forest for the most part. But it, yeah, it really, like, walls off the forest. It looks a lot thicker, especially with the leaves in there. And I actually placed them in a specific way so that, like, if we have any animals, besides chickens, as long as, if we have any, like, cows or horses or pigs or anything like that, oh, you know what? I think pigs might be able to get through here too. Either way, I admit where it's very difficult to actually go through here. Like it's almost it's impossible for me to walk through it. A chicken could definitely walk through it. Like this right here is completely blocked. It's gonna help keep any animals that we have in here inside the grove. So I like it, and I think I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing here all the way around. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. So far I have 39 saplings. I've been chopping like crazy, just clearing out the birch forest and replanting everything, and lots and lots of chopping. But yeah, so hopefully 39 saplings will be enough. I don't think it will be, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and continue this along here, and I will come back once I've got it all finished up. Okay, I'm quickly trying to make a couple emeralds because I just found, thank you, sir. I just found a a wandering trader that is selling moss blocks. And that is one of the new items in this update, so I really want to get my hands on one. Hopefully he's still there. He was in our little grove that we're creating. Uh, but I ran over here just so I could try to trade for a quick emerald. We have 3, so we should be able to get a couple moss blocks if he's still here. There he is. Okay, he's still here. Awesome. Okay, I'm here for your moss blocks. There we go. This one, please. 6 moss blocks. Okay, awesome. That's really cool. Now I think if we get some bone meal. We don't have any bones, do we? Okay, back to the village. Okay, we've got the bones. You know, I really should put a fence around this thing. I kind of thought about that when I first started digging it, and I never actually got around to making it. But this is kind of a safety hazard. Okay, we'll put that on the to-do list. Okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and show you the grove and where it's at now. It's almost complete, so it's kind of good timing for this guy to show up. I just wanted to go ahead and make that trade before he wanders off. Hey, guy. But yeah, this is what we've got so far in our grove. So it might not look like much, but holy cow, that took a long time. Lots of trees chopped. In fact, let's look at our statistics real quick. Items mined. Yeah, okay, so oak logs, we've currently have 1,100, and we almost have 1,000 of the birch logs, 800, and tons of grass and dirt. Yeah, so it took a lot, but we got it in a good place. I like it a lot. So I have leaves in between here. I kind of mentioned it before. I think I had it a bit backwards. I mentioned trying to keep like animals in here, but it probably wouldn't work for pigs and whatnot because they could walk up one more block, or like chickens. But honestly, I decided it would really just work more as a way to keep mobs out. So I don't have it fully complete over here, but if you try to walk through here, if you're a mob, yeah, you won't be able to get through unless you're a baby zombie. So I guess that's our biggest fear inside the grove here. And I kind of wrapped that all the way around, except for where our paths enter. And you kind of already saw a glimpse of it, but this is where we're going to have our entrance into the birch forest. So, like I mentioned before, we're going to have one entrance for every forest that is surrounding us, the 3 forests. So this is the birch entrance here. And then where we came up was going to be where the swamp entrance is going to be. I just haven't started it yet. And then over here, as it wraps around, and you can see there's more leaves throughout here just to make it look thicker, and like I said, to keep the mobs out. Over here next to the lava, this is where we're going to have our entrance into the dark root forest. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Let me see if I can grow these moss blocks. Hey guy, are you following me? I don't think I have any carrots on me. I do have carrots on me. Would you like a carrot? There you go. Alright, we're friends now. Yeah, so I believe if you place the moss block down, and I thought it'd be really cool to have them around here. Let's see, right there. And then bone meal it. It should. Yeah, okay. It creates these little moss patches. And this guy here, which I believe can be grown into a tree of some sort. Do I need... I don't know if I need shears. Here, let's just try it. Let's try it with the axe. Okay, no, you can grab it with an axe. And then what do you get from that? The azalea. Okay, yeah, I think these are the new trees. Let's try to grow one. Bone meal. Does it need to be on moss? No, it does not need to be on moss. Oh, very cool. So it acts just like a sapling. You can put it on any kind of dirt. Wow, that's really neat. Kind of, yeah, goes with the wind there. And there's flowers involved. That's cool. That's a cool tree. That was my little AFK spot for when I was trying to get all these saplings to grow around me. It was taking way too long. And they're still not fully grown. But yeah, so I was sitting in this little hut for a little bit. Yeah, that's awesome. So we got some of the new trees. And then I reckon I can just kind of like space these out along here. Like that. And then just create a little moss field around our grove here. I don't know if these are going to grow or not. If they do start growing, I'm going to have to chop some of them down because this is valuable real estate right here. This is where we're building our house. We just kind of want a little bit of a just kind of a path of moss around here to kind of separate the forest from our building area. Okay, and there's also definitely a cave underneath us because I keep hearing skeletons and zombies as I walk around here. But yeah, I also did a little bit of landscaping, like right under here. Oh, in fact, I didn't fully complete this. So you can kind of see it there. There's actually a cave that goes through here. I wonder if that's where the skeleton's at. Let's try to find that. Hey, guy. Oh, that's a very nice sword you've got there. Very impressive. There he is. Okay, cool. So now we can go ahead and light this up. I guess I made a rookie mistake and I covered the ceiling without actually lighting up the ground below. That's kind of weird. That's really odd, actually, just to have a random grass block. Yeah, that's cool. So this will be all lit up now, and we won't have random skeleton noises underneath. I'm just gonna go ahead and snag this. Okay, everyone, so this is starting to feel like home now. And with that, I think it's the end of the episode, unfortunately. Starting in the next episode, we're gonna start laying the foundation for our house. It's gonna go somewhere over here. Haven't certainly thought out the details yet, but yeah, basically right where this tree's at, we're gonna build a little cottage, but I want to make it kind of fun too. So I'm gonna think about it in between episodes and try to come together with some ideas. And starting the next episode, we can start laying the foundation, hopefully getting some walls up, and yeah, we'll have a place to call our own and a place to store all of our things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye.